How's everyone doing out there today? I'm Dissonance, and thanks for tuning into my channel. We're back here with the Day 7 recap of the Godforge Alpha, Wave 3, Competition Wave, and it was a big day for your boy. As you can see in the top left corner, I am now at 151, which means I did successfully beat 149, the hardest wave in all of Godforge, maybe. And then very quickly cruised through Fafnir 150 right after that, affirming my suspicion that that wave was harder than the bosses. If you watched the very end of yesterday's video, I did mention a unit that I wanted to build out, and I can't believe that I did not build this unit sooner. My life would have been so much easier. And of course, I am talking about none other than the rare units, Morevna. She made 149 an absolute piece of cake. Of course, I am dealing with legendary support cast of Heimdall and Isis, and I think I was also using Shamash. So quite the legendary supporting core, but my goodness, she can hold her own with any damage dealer in this game, I swear. The nice thing about her is that you don't need to build her with accuracy at all. She has no debuffs, no interactions. Just build her fast enough and give her lots and lots of damage. Now, I wish I could have built her to crit cap. My gear is pretty sus, but we gave her lots of attack, lots of crit damage, and even a weapon that kind of has a useless effect, just using it for the stats. So we'll put some of her on in the background so you can see what I'm talking about. I've been farming this stage 142 all day. I farmed for weapons all night, and I'm trying to gear up for tonight's stream. Tonight being Wednesday the 10th of September, I'm going to stream and try to put up a big score on final boss 151 Fafnir and see just how far up the leaderboard chart I can make it, because I won't really be able to play on Friday at all because of the time difference and my work schedule. So today and tomorrow are really my last chance to try to do something. So we'll stick her in here with the crew. This is just kind of the safety that I need to make sure it doesn't fail, and it does occasionally, but it can get a good number of runs in before we have to worry about that. So she is just an absolute AoE nuker like no other. I think there's even a pretty good case for her being better than the starters. Of course, the starters all do bring special effects and debuffs that she doesn't need to worry about, but that makes her build that much easier to accomplish. So I'm very, very pleasantly surprised by this unit. As you can see, she's extremely squishy too, so the revivers are very nice, but she does a whole lot of work. When I went to take on Fafnir, basically all I did was swap the gear directly over from Maria right to my Beowulf and let him hit those max HP and very high attack percentage modifiers on the boss. Added in another support unit and just let them try to outlast the boss. It did take me a couple of tries. Basically, I just had to make sure that Isis wouldn't use her ultimate stupidly, so that I could revive when my damage dealer died. Other than that, fairly simple and straightforward. Great boss killer, great single target damage, but there's only really a couple of areas in the game, namely 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, that he really gets to shine and show off his true potential. Other than that, we're looking for wave clears and wave controllers, right? So, but I am glad that I've been able to experiment and build out all these units. Now it's time for me to farm a whole lot more gear. I've got about 5,000 energy to blow through today. I know I won't get through all of that before stream, but we're gonna give it our best shot. So if you're around tonight, 8:30 Eastern, we'll be over on the Twitch channel, and we'll be live there for a couple of hours trying to take a shot at the infinite Fafnir and see how far up the leaderboard I can go. I'm sitting around 250 right now, but I'd love to get up into the top 100, or, you know, maybe even higher. We'll see. It kind of a little bit of it's going to depend on what kind of gear I can get a hold of. So that's it for the recap today. If you're not able to make it to stream tonight, I'll be sure to let you know how it goes in tomorrow's recap video. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.